We all have a place where we go to escape. For some people, it's a bar. For some, it's a gym. For me, it's a room with a drum kit. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, you've probably seen me covering metal songs, but what you haven't seen is the hour before I sat down to play. You haven't seen the stress, the noise in my head, or the reason I need to play this music. Today, I want to reintroduce myself and tell you what this channel is actually about. By day, I work as an EMT on a MICU unit. I'm not bringing this up to tell you war stories. I'm bringing it up because it's important context for the music. In my line of work, you absorb things. You absorb other people's trauma, their panic, their worst moments. It's like carrying a backpack that gets a little heavier with every call. By the end of the week, that backpack is crushing you. The problem is, you can't just talk that stuff away. You can't just sit quietly and let it go. When your body is flooded with that kind of adrenaline and cortisol, you need a physical outlet to match it. That's where the metal comes in. People ask me, why do you listen to that screaming stuff? Isn't it angry? And I tell them, yeah, it is, and that's the point. If I'm feeling anxiety, listening to soft jazz just doesn't help me. It feels like a lie. It's a disconnect from my reality. But when I put on Slipknot or baby metal or Dream Theater, that music matches the frequency of my anxiety. It validates it. Take a breakdown, for example. A breakdown is tension and release. It builds up, it gets tight, and then it explodes. That's exactly what a panic attack feels like. And when I play through it on the drums, I'm taking that panic out of my chest and putting it into the wood and the metal. I'm exercising it. Let me show you what I mean. I want to take a section of a song that I've covered recently. The song is I Walk Beside You by Dream Theater. When I recorded this, I had just come off a really rough week. After I finished that take, I felt lighter. I felt like I could breathe again. That's the medicine I'm talking about. Now right here, look at how hard I'm hitting the snare here and the other cymbals. That wasn't just technique, that was frustration. I was physically tired, mentally drained, and I poured all of that into this song. So I'm making a change. I'm not changing the music. The heavy covers are staying, don't worry. In fact, they're gonna get better, but I am changing the conversation. Going forward, this channel is going to be about the intersection of heavy music and heavy minds. We're going to explore 1. The music, high quality drum covers of the songs that move us. 2. The mental health, discussions about burnout, PTSD, anxiety, and depression and how we cope with them. And number 3, the connections, breaking down why certain songs help us heal. I'm going to use my background in emergency medicine not to lecture you, but to explain the physiology of why we feel what we feel and why music hacks that system. So if you're here just for the drumming, you're welcome to stay. I love the instrument and we're gonna geek out on gear and chops. But if you're someone who uses music to survive, if you're someone like me who puts on headphones to shut out the world because it's just getting too loud, then this is your home now. We're building a community here that understands that sometimes the only way to find peace is to make a lot of noise. I'm Brian, this is Glass Mune Music. We clear scenes. This is how I clear mine.